Hello everyone and welcome to the Volkswagen eUp 2020. This car has a 32 kilowatt hour battery, has a 61 kilowatt motor which is 83 horsepower, WLTP range is 260 kilometers. In the winter right now with all year tires, with the heat on, when you drive normal, and with normal I mean around 100 kilometers an hour, I get a range of around 200 kilometers, and I think that's really good, so consumption is okay. Charging speed, according to Volkswagen, it's 40 kilowatt, but I never reached more than 32 to 35, and this was a very low state of charge. Battery was warm, so conditions were good. But the problem with this car when it comes to charging is that everything above 70% it goes under 20, under 80%, even under 10 kilowatt. The car is very comfortable to drive, the noise level is really low, the regen is very good in B, it's very strong, it's really okay to drive everywhere without having to touch the brake unless you have to slow down, of course, very strongly. This car doesn't have navigation, but there's an app for your phone, and with Bluetooth you connect to the car, and then you get stats of the car, instant consumption, average consumption, your travel distance, you have trip A and trip B, and you have a map in there, but you can of course use your normal Google Maps or whatever you want to use. It all works. Bluetooth audio is really good. The heating in this car is surprisingly strong. So I've seen numbers at 4 kilowatt and above. I don't know if this is correct in the instant consumption when you crank the heat. The lights are not LED, but they work really well, and the high beams are extremely strong. The seats are comfortable, but they're not as comfortable as e-Golf or ID.3, but they're okay for very long distance drive. It's not that perfect. It has seat heaters and it's really nice. Of course the car is really small, but the trunk still fits a lot, and the back seats, if they're not grown up sitting in the front and in the back, then it can get problematic. Otherwise it's okay when you have kids in the back or when you put other stuff in there. There are only 4 seat belts, nobody can sit in the middle in the back. The phone holder works really well, I'm very surprised, and there's a USB connection right behind it. The car has lane assist, but this doesn't work very well. It's only there if you drive and you go close to the lane that it pulls you back, but it doesn't keep you in the middle. It just moves from line to line. Top speed in this car is 135 kilometers at your speedometer. GPS speed is 130. The power is okay for the size of a car. It's not too much, but when you have to accelerate and have to pass a truck or something, it works. Cornering is really nice. I'm surprised. It's really stable, of course, when you push it like crazy, but it feels good in the corners because of the weight, and combined with the noise level and the comfortableness, I like it in here. If you want to charge your car with AC, of course you get a home charger where you can charge with up to 2.3 kilowatt. In the app, in your settings, you can select a different charging power with that, so you can lower that, and you can select even to only charge at home at a specific charging location to a charge limit. It goes in 10% increments. You can of course have a preheating and a charging plan where you say at this time, every Monday to Friday, for example, at 6:30, I want to go to work, and then I want the car to be charged to 80% and be preheated to 23 degrees, which I do. This car has app support. You download the WeConnect app to your phone, and then you can see your range, you can see if it's charging, if it's unlocked, if there's anything not right, and you can do your charging plan or preheating plan, or you just can say preheat now, but you cannot see the temperature in the car or anything like that. What is so amazing about this car, that the car I'm sitting in here right now costs 23,000 euros. In Germany, incentives is 6,000 euros, so you get this car for 17,000 euros. An electric car with above 200 kilometers of range. That is amazing. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day and take care. Bye.